Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So since yesterday we had a crazy good trade that we took. So we called it from $60,000 Bitcoin. We said that it was too much of a sell-off in the previous videos, and finally now we broke from this channel. We went up to $67,000, and looks like Bitcoin is on the verge to continue all the way up. So congratulations to all of you who were able to make this trade. So today I wanted to be discussing about Bitcoin a little bit to see where you could be going to, but also I want to introduce other two coins which I think they can do very well into this bull market, and they were requested from one of my members, and I want to show you how high we could actually go to from a macro point of view. So straight away I'm going to go into Bitcoin to show you what I think is going to be happening next. So guys, I mean, that was an incredible move. We went from in 1 or 2 days from 60,000 to 67,000, so it was more like a 12% profit, which was incredible. And at the moment, Bitcoin is now consolidating. So he broke this channel over here on the 4-hour chart. Is now went up to roughly 69,000. Then it dropped again a little bit. It retested this diagonal level of resistance. Previous resistance now is support, and then looks like wants to go a little bit higher. Now I got two potential scenarios over here that I think is going to be happening with Bitcoin. So first of all, looks like at the moment that Bitcoin is now not experiencing a lot of strength around this area. So we broke, this channel over here. Looks like it's consolidating a little bit around that area. So just doing like, a little bit like that. And what I want to see now is a clean breakout to the upside before turning super bullish again, and also is going to be above this level here at around $70,000. So before I don't see that, there is a risk that what we might see actually would be consolidation from here, and then probably another pullback down to this level over here at $64,000 to $63,000, and then finally to go off the races again. And we have to be careful with this, because there is also the reason why I'm saying that we're going to see a little bit of a pullback from here, retest this area of now support, is because if you actually have a look at the naked chart, Bitcoin is forming what we call an inverted head and shoulder. So you can see there is a shoulder over here, there's a head over here, and then potentially what we could be seeing from here would be another shoulder, which could be happening around Friday, so tomorrow, and we could be seeing the price to go down around this area over here. So if we're gonna go down here, then I really want to assess what's going to be happening, because of course my call will be that we're going to see an inverted head and shoulder, but also there is a risk, of course, of going down again, and then go down for new lows. That's still on the cards, but looks right now to me, in my opinion, that we might see a little bit of a pullback around here, even maybe in between, let's say 65,000 to 64,000, and then another push to the upside to maybe up to 70,000, $69,000 to $70,000 for the next 2 to 3 days. So that's my plan with Bitcoin. Also, I can see this inverted head and shoulder, which if it's going to play out, guys, the target is going to be roughly at the previous all-time high at $74,000, which is fantastic. But also, I can see that Bitcoin has formed what we call a bullish pennant. And also, this is going to play out by, let's say, potentially Friday or Saturday. I don't think it's going to go as high in one day, but let's say maybe in a few days, what could be happening if this is very bullish, we could just keep going up like that, and then finally go back into our previous all-time high. If it's going to happen, well, we just have to wait and see. But remember that it could be also happening that we might see a little bit of a retest from here, and you have to be careful around this area, because what could be happening here could be also a double top scenario, which could bring us back down again to this level here. It could be also another flash. So I guess we just have to observe now the charts. But if you bought at 60,000, you shouldn't be worrying too much about the situation. But I'm going to keep you updated on all of that. Now, that's it for Bitcoin, guys. I mean, there's not so much else to say apart from that, to me looks quite bullish. But I want to show you right now these two coins which I think they have a very good potential. Number one, guys, is ICP. So ICP is a coin that's back in the days, roughly in 2021, had a target, had a price of oh my gosh, on Binance was 2,855, and it just dropped like 99.9999%. So I don't want to even calculate, this area over here, but looks like at the moment, right, it's actually, has bottom, of course. I mean, that's quite clear, but looks like, that we could be actually going higher. So I want to just give you some realistic price targets for the next 6 to 12 months, not to give you any, crazy, hype or FOMO, or to give you these crazy moon targets, maybe so many other moon boys that are giving you right now. Just want to be realistic. I want to be objective because I'm a trader. I'm not a dreamer. So I want to show you right now what I think is happening with ICP, guys. On the weekly chart, you can see that we have this potential ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is a very bullish shape that usually whenever you see, like, that's the price is forming like a, like double tops, triple tops, and it could be happening that right now we're gonna probably form one top, two tops, another top, and then finally we're gonna break this channel over here. And you can see from here we're forming a series of higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, another higher low, and then it's gonna push to the upside. So if this is actually gonna play out, guys, that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see a first target for ICP at roughly $23 to $24, which is 100% from here, and then of course it's gonna be a continuation to the upside. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because look at this. We had this. This is a 100-day. Sorry, not 100-day, but 100 weeks moving average. So it's going to break this moving average as well. Then you can start to see, like, an explosion to the price to the upside, but especially if Bitcoin is going to break new highs as we discussed. Because if Bitcoin is going to break, of course, 64,000 is going to go back down to 60,000, let's say, then of course you're going to see more pullback and maybe go back around this area of support at roughly $8 to $7. That could be also my bearish scenario in case Bitcoin doesn't perform well. But if Bitcoin is going to go up to $75,000, then I'm expecting this triangle to break, unleash hell, and of course, the way you calculate it, just go from here to here, bring it around this area, and it brings you exactly to this level of Fibonacci at $23. And then if I had to calculate ICP for, say, for the next targets for the next 6 to 12 months, my next target of interest would be $36, $46, $56, $71, and then the final one at $90. So I think that's maybe by 2025, maybe beginning of January, February 2025, I guess something like this would be, of course, on the cards to go as high as $90 from 12, which is like an 8x from here. I know it's not crazy, it's not like 20x, 30x like you would be expecting, but again, I like to be more realistic with a realistic price target than to say you're gonna see 100x or 200x from here. You can actually go higher, of course, 100%, but I like to see more realistic target as well. So that's that's it for ICP. The other also thing that I would like to show you as well is that we had a beautiful breakout with ICP over here because it was forming very similar to another coin I analyzed yesterday, a double Adam and Eve pattern. So the Adam and Eve is actually this pattern here. You can see you have this sharp movement, like a V-shaped recovery, and then you have this kind of like dome shape over here. And then what happened? This one broke out. So then the way you calculate it, you just go from here to here, calculate this one here, and just bring it around this area, and it brings you exactly the target that you just went up this way here. So it broke at this level of $7, it went to 15, now it's consolidating, and then we're gonna see the next target will be at $23. So that's it for ICP, guys. And the next one I want to show you today, which I also think is going to do very, very well for this bull run, is also Casper. So Casper Labs, also very good project behind, and you can see at the moment on the weekly, Casper is actually forming what we call a double bottom. So the double bottom is the shape over here, which I think is going to be happening now. Once you're going to be able to break this double bottom, the first target, right, the way you calculate is double bottom to go from the bottom to go to the neckline. You take a square over here, and then you bring it around this area. So I'm trying to put my square, sorry guys, from here. So the first target could be around this area over here, so around 10 cents. Then we may see a little bit of a pullback, and then my real target of interest is going to be around here, guys. The 0.5 and the 0.13. So from here is already like a 3x, and then the price, of course, could continue and potentially reach this level over here at least for Casper Labs. So we are talking about 23 cents from 0.04, which is already a 5-6x from here. Talking about by the end of 2024, 2025. But of course, this is like a very conservative target for Casper. I want to show you as well a little bit more of a higher targets from here. The other thing I want to show you as well is this. Is going to calculate from here to here. This diagonal line, it brings me exactly from here to in August, the price of 23 cents. Sorry, August, probably October, price of 23 cents, which is fantastic. But again, if I'm going to have a look at the Fibonacci extension from here, we can see that we could go as high as 92 cents with Casper Labs, which is like a 20x from here. If it's going to happen, well, I don't know. Again, it's very difficult to say, but of course there is a high potential for this to happen, especially if Bitcoin is going to break, let's say, 150k to 200k. I'm going to also have a look more in that, let's say, on the daily chart, and then we can see like more short term what could be happening with Casper Labs, and we can see that over here, I mean, it looks like it's still down with this double bottom scenario, and we have this level of support over here. We could be going down around this area, but looks like that's very soon we'll be about to break out. And of course, if you want to see the full breakdown of this analysis, right, what you have to do is to sign up to our premium Discord community, where we analyze everything from the weekly chart to the daily chart to the 4 hours, 1 hour. So we're going to give you much more insights what can be happening from here, and also we're just gonna have everyday analysis on those coins as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. I hope it give you more insight to what's happening now with the crypto markets. And as always, give us a like, subscribe to the channel for more updates. Take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.